Hey everyone, if you're joining me, just getting ready here. We are in the stream already. Just what do we got here? 5 minutes till they actually battle. Just going to try and get my stream and whatnot all started on the back end where, I publicize it, etc. Also just waking up, 8 a.m. in North America. Hey, Faithbrin, you hear me? Everything all good? Oh, wait, I think my volume's off on my computer, so I can't hear you. You there?
Yep, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Awesome, yes, you're here. So I think we're good to go. I'll just go back. Oh, wait, you know what? I'm going to share with you also the stream. Let's see, settings. There, can you see the game now?
Yep.
Perfect. So there's a couple minutes. I'll just get out of here. They already have us in the battlefield, so that is perfect. So we're there. Let's just... There's the 4 teams. I'll just be back in 1 minute. Alright, so 7 seconds. Let's go. Battlefield map. Looks like we already got one guy over at a portal. See if we can find out where they will set up shop. I'm sure it's going to be quick with this Neo guy soloing people for a bit. Let's see if we could just see some action right here. So Faith, everything good there? Yeah, we got.
Yep, everything looking good here.
All right, let's. I don't see any rallies going on right now, so I'll kind of just watch a little bit of action right here and see what's happening. Let's see if we can see who's doing these solos. Severo, K41, Severino, 18 Bill. It's a big guy on C. And they're both dead. They got medical tents, guys. Grab them. Wonder if I can grab one. Nope, won't let me. I can only bookmark it. Won't let me get involved. Yeah, I see no rally formation anywhere yet. And then no rallies in here in the tab. Looks like just ghosting right now. So this guy's 1.7 bill. Maybe we could find another team and see if they're kind of set up shop somewhere. Go to all the usual locations. Chester taking a chance with a march out. 400. Anyone at the Rally Hive maybe? Rally Hall? So here's a K45. 67 billion. Wow. Like, Faith, what's your thoughts on apparently C6 has the most K45s in all of Evony. Like, there's 2 in this battlefield.
It's going to be due to all that special packs that they get for
Yeah,
spending early on in the game.
Special packs they get in Vietnam. Yeah. Special cards, I think.
Yeah, can you send me some of those?
Yeah. The C6 rally? Like, what's going on here? Who's still left in the
I'm not seeing
hive?
any.
Wow, has a K45 too. Okay, well here's a latecomer. See if we can find Neo. There's a teammate. See 2 people off in the middle, nowhere here. That could be him. So Faith, you're on what server? You're in C5, I believe, right? Here's Neo here. Okay.
C5.
Oh, are they gonna do a port swap or something here? Or why did Neo leave his teammate to die? Neo, that's not right. C5. How did you guys do in Shalons?
We did okay.
You were in Major
Not the
League?
best, though. Yeah, we took second, I think, 3 times.
Yeah, we were... No, there's Neo, just on the go, trying to kill anyone he can find, I guess. Let's see what his size is today. 122.8. I guess he didn't add any more power before Battlefield here. And oh, that was not sure what happened there. A little glitchiness. So Neo just zeroed the K39. Everyone here is dead except for this guy, who I believe was the 67 billion guy. Guess Neo will... Oh, this guy came over just to say what? Hit me? 1.2? I guess he wants to take a solo. Maybe he's a T1 trap. How do you think he's going to do?
Not very good against K45.
Yeah. Not sure if he moved in time there or not. Especially not when two K45s are probably going to hit you.
No, you're not going to have anywhere close to enough troops to survive at 1.2.
Yeah. Well, there's some good traps out there, man. Like, whoa, another K45 in here. 37 billion.
I didn't realize there was that many K45s on C6.
Man, it's crazy. They're 1 year old, and they have the best keeps in the game. Sorry, Evony, like, your fraud department has to check some stuff out. You imagine how much money that would cost?
Oh.
Like, no matter how many bots you have, how many odds...
100,000 at least.
Like, you just wouldn't have the speeds, and you wouldn't have the gold to make the troops, to get that much power, and it's just impossible for me to believe that this is all done above board.
Yeah, that's tough to believe.
Because we're talking, like, well over, like, probably $1.5 million in a year on a mobile game. Not sure there's that many people who want to do that.
I don't know there's that many people out there that can.
Yeah. Because if you could do that, if you could spend that amount of money on a mobile game, you've done everything else already. You know what I mean? Like, you have investment properties, boat, whatever else someone with that amount of money has.
5 or 6 more houses.
Yeah. So this guy's sending siege at someone. But it's very hard to catch this stuff. I wonder if at the end, the K45s will all just sit together and stare at each other. Because eventually that's all that's going to be left here.
Yeah, what is there, 5 or was there 6?
So this guy seems to have survived so far. 1.3 bill. Yeah, there's 3 K45s that I've seen. Let's look at the score for a minute. So Neo, Severino, Bromdog. And the team total is Neo's at 51. I guess at that point it's really just who got the jump early on the weaker players. Because they're all K45. They can all do the same hit. No, there goes Neo again. So I guess Neo just is the best player in all of Evony. It's true. Do you have this skin?
No, don't.
Yeah, I think it's the best one there is.
It's definitely a good one. Buffs wise.
It just has the 15% march size, right?
I believe so.
Like that's the important thing. It has other stuff too, other siege HP, siege attack, but it's the march size. You can't compete with that.
You've got it, don't you?
Yes. Yes, it was the one finals keep that I really, really was like, I'm getting this one. Like, I have to make finals this time, no matter how many heals it takes. I wish that the buffs were just like, you didn't have to switch keeps for some of the stuff, though. Because, like, you know. Like, there's all these other mounted ones for killing monsters, but I would take march size over all of them.
Yeah.
This castle's
march
cool.
size definitely helps.
I love this castle, this black one. You see it here?
There it is. Yeah, that one's pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess you're probably like 2 or 3 seconds delay on me.
Yeah, it kind of seems that way. So it's not only Evony that has lags.
Yeah, Streamlabs, YouTube. Oh, here's a K40. Luna, 6 bill. Oh, this is going to be a big target. That's a nice castle, too. I don't think it's... Oh, and here comes K41 to take a swing. Yeah. Siege. Archer, ground. Just took 400 million off. Oh, and there comes Neo, I'm sure. Back to back. Only moved a little bit. Let's see what his power is at. Can we get in there quickly? Down to 4-9.
I think he jumped that hit, didn't he?
He got hit. 2 of them were sent. A siege and a ground. So a siege from the K41. And then someone sent... Someone sent a Wonder 1 dragon and the Siege dragon. So I'm just going to assume it was Neo. And let's look at teleports. Yeah, they're all... I don't think any of these teams are really doing any effort in blocking teleports. Let's see what'll happen here with the hospital.
So do you find it's better to try and stack a building like that, or try and rally it at the last second?
Oh, rally last second is the best, for sure. But Evony lag, etc. It's not always easy, right? Like, stacking, you know, if you get it, really only happens by accident, right? Like if your teammate, if you accidentally are holding it and you don't want to.
Yeah.
Do you agree, or you prefer to stack it?
Oh, I much prefer to rally.
Yeah. Plus, you get to choose the troops, right? When you're stacking it, you don't know what's coming at you. When you're attacking, you know what's inside.
Yeah, as long as you don't have a teammate that runs over there and takes it.
Yeah, we got a lot of those. And they just don't seem to understand, like, from battle to battle. Like, yeah, we want you on buildings, not that building.
Exactly.
Because the worst, so it looks like Neo got it. Because the worst is, let's see if he's posting any reports. Because the worst is when, like, a 400 million player gets the 50% personal heal.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, like one of our 30 billions could have used that.
Yeah, or they take a metal skill tag.
Yeah. Or they log out and forget to press the buff.
Yeah.
That's, that happens. Well, I gotta say that these guys are boring. They have not discovered team play yet.
No, they haven't.
So, like, really, like, the end game of this is going to be 3 keeps sitting around each other. And maybe hoping that someone else gets a heal and then they can all race and kill them.
Yeah, let the little keeps take the hospitals and hope they take a team in.
Well, here's someone new, just entered 1 billion. Let's see how long it takes if someone can discover him. So, did you play that new Battlefield on Wednesday? Civilizations?
Oh no. I was at work.
Did you even sign in just for points at the end?
No, I couldn't.
Yeah. I did that the last 10 minutes. But it was like a wash. Like, what would I rather done? Killed like 4 or 5 more Y5s? Or got like 3 ruby necklaces?
Just stick on Emer's.
Yeah. Get some tactic scrolls. Like ruby necklaces, I could farm a tile if I wanted to get that. Okay, here's some players that might be alive. Let's see what this guy's got. 1.6 billion. Oh, he's got a march out. Someone's got to be firing at him fast. Come on, Neo. You're the Matrix.
Maybe he took the wrong color pill this morning.
Yeah, maybe. But he's in the lead. Did you see my video on him today yet? Probably not. Oh, there's Neo.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did?
I seen it.
Yeah, Neo's just the best. Anyone who says otherwise is just jealous. 125 billion in 1 year?
That's just crazy.
Yeah. And and who's he attacking there? And it's just crazy that Evony is like, that's cool.
Yeah, but you can't have an alt.
Yeah. So, someone sent me an image. Did you see in my video about him today where he, like he has an alt alliance, obviously, like many big players do?
Oh, yeah.
And they all got
those K11s.
Yeah, so they all got removed, and now they're K2s again. Oh, K41. Neo, hit me. 17 bill. Let's see. 17.8. What do you think? You think he's going to hit this guy or what? WAO. 25,000 point difference. No, I guess he's not.
I was going to say, I would save it till the end. Look at the point.
$17, like... Oh, he's got to march out. That's tempting. I would think Neo could come away almost neutral for a couple siege hits. And then eventually start to wear the guy down and come really positive, but the guy won't let you, I'm sure.
No, if he's that big, he's probably got his.
But Neo's 125 billion, so he's really good at the game. He knows what to do. So what size is your alliance?
One of the three does anyway, so.
So you guys are C5, right?
Yeah.
Is your alliance as big as Neo? Are you 125 billion?
I don't know at the moment. I don't think so.
Yeah, that's how crazy this guy is. I think this guy's dead. Yeah, 175 million.
We had a recent change up with alliances.
So what's your battlefield like right now? Are you guys rallying a lot?
Rallying some, trying to get where we can rally a lot more.
What's the biggest obstacle to being able to rally?
More people with T18, T14.
Yeah. Back when the game was K35, our biggest obstacle was the ability to control teleports. Because the people would just move on us all the time. Like, even though we were small...
We're usually pretty good.
Like, we could still try and do a rally. It might not be good, but we could never land them. Because people would just move.
Yeah, our biggest problem is just getting people in quick enough to...
Yeah.
People are sending them.
And what do they commonly say when you ask, hey, why are you joining slow? We need you to speed up. What's their reason?
Usually they don't have march speeds.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so do you have strategies to combat that?
Yeah, as long as the keep their small enough, we'll do a double tap. Got another guy that's not too far behind me that a lot of times he'll send a sacrifice marker.
Yeah, I meant to get them to join faster. Like what we do, try and get everybody in the alliance to work on march size. Because then even if some people are slow, everybody's joining with a couple 100,000 more. It helps out.
You know, if we could just get them to join.
Yeah.
It's our biggest fight at the moment.
Yeah, it's always an issue. I'm certain this player is going to die. 2 billion just sitting there? For these guys. There's 3 K45s. Someone's got to find this guy.
I was going to say, K45, that should probably be a one-shot solo.
Should be, yeah. That's why we're just going to sit on him for a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. Oh, and they have the old... Oh, 2 people found him. How'd that first one go? 2.2. 2.2. Guess the second ground one didn't go well at all. Oh, little delay on it. Oh, he's ghosting the second one. So, he still has 2.2 ghosted. I think. Let's see.
Probably.
This ground attack will tell us. Oh, he moved. Who was that? It's weird though to see. So this one. Okay, so we got a little bit of action here. These guys have filled the hospital and are sitting around it. So it's weird to see these big of keeps with, like, they're using, like, pasture dragons.
They haven't had enough Ulster.
Yeah, like, that goes to show you how crazy it is that these guys are all K45. So
you have the pink dragon, though.
Yeah. Do you think this All-Stars, they will have a new dragon? Or no dragon this time?
I think they'll have a new one.
Yeah? I don't know. They usually go like one All-Stars a year without a dragon, so it lets people catch up. Like these guys, right? Like you can't have your big coiners always behind. So, let's see. Be nice if we could see what was inside.
Yeah, do they even have their red wings yet?
Oh, yeah. I know Neo has his red wings because he's sending the black dragon. Nidhogg.
Yeah.
There, and...
There it is.
Let's see, what's the score at here? So Red Alliance, yeah, it's pretty close. So if they get a heal might work against them though, because their teammates can just die. Okay, so
Three of your
Severino.
coasters haven't logged off.
Yeah. So Severino is 17 billion. And here's Neo. Neo's wants that heal. I feel like this is not a good move though, getting the heal for your teammates.
Not unless they're going to start trying to rally.
Yeah. Like, all the points that every other alliance has is just killing your non-45 teammates, right?
Yep.
So it looks like WoW got it. Or no, Red got it, and they're all recalling their troops. But now I would expect to see, like, this guy. He should have troops right now. Yeah, 567. So Neo, hit him. All these guys should be getting attacked. I think they got a heal. That's what it looks like to me.
Appears that way.
258 for K35. That's 142. They should hit this guy though, 17. At least test. So do you think this new battlefield, Civilizations, is it's gonna take over BOG for a while? Like, we're not gonna have BOG? See, there's Neo's Wonder 3 dragon we just saw there.
Yeah.
And this guy has Wonder 3 as well. Severino, he just used it.
I don't think they'll do away with BOG. I think it's just a test to see how much more they can get people to spend.
Everything is. Okay, and this Chinese
I know we could
player,
sure use a couple more events.
and this Chinese player just used his Wonder 3 dragon as well. So yeah, lots here have it. Yeah, I wish they would do something for BOG to make it simpler, like an ultimate season, because it is so hard to get that 100.
Yeah. I don't have it.
It's hard, man.
I'll just play it during the middle of the week.
Okay, so Neo
Makes it
just
hard.
finally hit him. He took 200 million off him. Yeah, it was really hard for me. I got lucky with work probably about 10 months ago. I had a few weeks where I was kind of like out of the office and I could play. And then I ended up getting it. But so many other times before, I'd finish like 110, 115, and one of my weeks wouldn't count because the Alliance didn't get any points. Because like we didn't finish in the top 300 or whatever. That was like 2 years ago. And then I stopped trying. And then, until that happened at work where it worked out well for me time-wise.
Yeah. I'd like to see him rework the metrics on that on the top 300 and not get your point.
I really don't like the 60% of your points only if you lose now.
Yeah, that makes it definitely tough.
Like it's where are we on the map here? Trying to find where Neo would be. That was definitely him who just sent an attack. Yeah, like I think 60% is too much of a reduction.
Makes it tough if you're close.
Well, the problem with it, in my opinion, is their algorithm for matching is poor.
Yeah.
So, like, I know my alliance, like, we're big, relatively speaking. We're, like, almost 300 billion. So we always face massive alliances. And I guess there's not that many in the 300 billion range. So we will always face, like, 400 or 500 billion alliances.
Yeah. Well, and it was like in Chalons, we faced the same team 3 times.
In Major League?
No, it was under league.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Elite, you'll face the same teams all the time because the time you select. In Major League last season, we did face one team twice, which I've never seen before. We faced North Star twice. 1 billion Grey Boy. Dangerous. I have not seen one rally. Let's see if Grey Boy just got zeroed. Oh, I think he moved, yeah. Some lag. Oh, he lost 350 million.
And so it seems pretty odd. Usually in ours, she got the first beginning solos, and then everybody hives up and goes to rally.
Yeah, ours, Chalons, is a little bit of a different... Depending on our matchup, we may say, okay, the top 3 keeps, like we have 3 large keeps. You go in first and get some easy points, and then everybody join in. Or we might just go right in and rally.
You ever had much luck with staggering people coming in?
Yeah. It took a while for people to listen. Because everybody's excited and wants to go in. But we try not to have too many rules, like regular Battlefield. We don't, we understand that we're not that competitive because of our matchups, so we don't, we're not like that strict and like, oh, you cost us the match because you showed up 2 minutes late, Like, we're probably going to lose anyways, so... We'll wait and try to enter together. But eventually, like, people got stuff to do. Red has a K45 too, yeah. Not in this matchup, but in C6, yes, there's lots. So, Faith, on your server, what's the situation? You're in the top alliance, second alliance, what?
Moved from top alliance to the second alliance.
You moved from the top alliance
Recently.
to the second alliance. Did the top alliance made Major League, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any server in Evony where the top alliance doesn't make Major League. I think that's a given. They're always there. Wow, did you see that? 11,000 ideal land points on that guy. Almost 12,000 on this guy. Neo Matrix is struggling at 8,000. Wow, 12,000 ideal land. What's your thoughts on ideal land?
I hate it.
Like, do you ever buy those packs? Do you think it's worth it?
I do once in a while. Not a lot. You?
I think it's worth it to get each of the cities to level 2. I have one that's like level 6 or 7. Let me see if I could show you. It's the Napoleon one. And it helps a lot. Like, it has good buffs when... certain ones of them, when you get them to a level. This is my ideal land. Very creative. I just plop stuff down. So this one is level 6. And it's got some good buffs with it. I'll leave them up there for a second for you to see it.
Yeah, those aren't good.
But, like, the majority of them, I just try and get them to... So that's level 1. I think most are, like, level 2 for me. Oh, it looks like that one I got a bit higher, too. Must have got lucky on that. Because most are level 1 or 2. Yeah. So, my thought is basically, like... the points that you get, right? For how many that it takes to level up. Level 2, you get a... So it costs 2 of them. So it's the exact same price, and you get more prestige points. But to go to the next level, you need 2 of them, and you don't go up at the same amount of points. But overall, ideal land, you're going to be better off buying packs for the Senate and the pasture, the seals, and...
Yeah, what do you think of their new generals and the requirements on the Senate?
You mean the, like, the Battlefield ones?
Yeah.
I like it. But I wish they would fix the algorithm for Battlefield. Like, if you look here, like, my account's really good. We don't win Battlefield. I can't unlock some stuff.
I just wish they'd went retroactive.
Oh, backdated? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be
So
like,
you have to go back and achieve
yeah.
all that.
Well, that's one of the things with Arch of Triumph. So, this building, if you made the finals before the building came out, you didn't get to upgrade it to level 5. You have to make finals again. That's not fair, I don't think.
No, it's not.
So they finally caught this gray boy. But I like anything in the game that is achievement oriented.
Instead of behind a paywall.
Yeah, I want everything to be grindable. Like I wish civilization gear, even if it just dropped like a maximum 1 fragment a day from bosses. Or 2 fragments a day. Like there's still how many pieces of civ gear is there? Like 60?
Yeah, there's
like is there 10 sets? 10 sets, something like that, maybe 12. And each one needs 30 fragments. So like people aren't getting like it's still gonna take a year to get a piece of civ gear, but at least it gives people like some sort of carrot, some sort of hope.
It's a struggle for that. I mean, on civ gear, how much you have to spend to even upgrade it.
Well, they've stopped releasing civ gear so that people can upgrade it. Pay to amplify. So what's your power level, Faith?
I'm at 8.1.
8.1?
Yeah.
So you're like basically right at the stage where you have to start mass building siege to protect yourself.
Focusing on getting buildings up for a while.
Yeah. Oh, here's Neo. Let's see, did he get him or is the guy ghosting? Yeah, it looks like the guy was Oh. Yeah, the guy was ghosting. Now, so you saw what Neo just did, right? Port beside him?
Yeah.
Now, the guy was ghosting, so it doesn't make a difference, but would you do what Neo did? Or I like to port, like, right here, so he doesn't see me, and then speed.
They don't port that much.
Do you go beside him or off to the side like I would?
I very rarely put right next to somebody.
Yeah. I'll go beside if he has a march out, but if the guy's just sitting there and I know the guy's probably ready to move, I'll go to the side.
Just off screen if they don't see you land.
Yeah. I'm surprised Neo even has to port with how good of a player he is. He probably just has 200,000 march speeds.
Yeah, and I've definitely noticed a decrease in getting them in the game.
Oh, you got to spend. Like, it is a...
I used to get a decent amount through the dwarf coin.
Yeah, yeah. Dwarf coins was big. It really helped.
Know that they've cut that down a lot.
Sometimes, in this area on sale, they have a March Speed package. It's very rare, but it is there sometimes.
average about how many mark speeds do you use in a battlefield?
Probably 100 maybe. But All-Stars like 500 or 600. That's really what I save them for. Like 500, 600, sometimes 700 a round in All-Stars.
Yeah.
Especially when I was smaller. Like right now, I'm not a target, and if I am, I'll gladly take the hit. But before, it used to be like, speed your march home and get out. Move. And you'd have to speed like 4 marches.
Yeah.
So it would take a lot. But those days for me are over right now, where I will just gladly take the hit and thank you. But regular battlefield...
Yeah, most of our...
Especially because...
battlefields, that's what it is with me.
Yeah, because I'm the setter. So if I'm starting the rallies, like, I speed most of them also, because I know when it's being released. So I will use lots.
Well, that's the nice thing about being on Discord with voice.
Yeah.
Like right now, I'm set, and got a couple of people that are on voice with me. So they know when I release, and they help speed it.
Okay, so let me ask you about that. So we struggle to get people on voice. Like, we have like our best like 5 players or so, and then maybe like 2 other Portal players, but the rest don't really they don't really have any intention of joining. So I've told them, like, look, if we ever get a merged server with people who have voice, you're never playing Battlefield again unless you join voice. So your current alliance versus when you were in the top alliance, did the top alliance use voice more than your current alliance?
Yeah, they had more players on it, but we're getting close to the same.
And obviously it helps, right?
It makes a huge difference.
Yeah. So why did you change alliances?
Biggest thing was letting all the Farmville people in the alliance and only like one family member.
So difference of opinion, basically, on how to grow.
Exactly.
So if I heard that correctly, are you saying that some people don't like alts in the alliance and they prefer humans, and some want alts to help themselves grow?
Exactly.
Yeah. We have... So Neo's going after this guy now. But doesn't seem to be getting any damage. 12-9, yeah. Yeah, we have the same thing on our server. We have, you know, my alliance believes that priority should go to the people who want to grow. And then other alliances look down on us for that.
Yeah, basically the same thing. And yeah, also want to cut down our alliance power. You know, when you got 5 billion people that are never joining Battlefield, and their power's just sitting there.
Yeah, we've basically decided that if you don't play Battlefield, you can leave the alliance.
That's where we're headed to.
Yeah. Like, there's just no reason for you to benefit from all of the rallies, do nothing to contribute, don't join voice calls, don't play Battlefield. We make exceptions for a few who do things on server, like find monsters or kill Vikings. You know, tedious stuff that does need to be done.
Yeah.
They contribute
Yeah,
lots
I think
to
a good
alliance
ratio
science.
on that.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, that's the alliance, and we're heading in a direction now.
Yeah. But I will say that there, you can have fun in the game without being an ultra competitive alliance, and just like I would be fine with my alliance just settling in to like a mediocre competitive alliance that wins sometimes, has fun, because that's kind of where we are. Anyways, we just don't get those matchups, so it's frustrating. Like, we'd love to be in the upper competitive portion, but until we get a server merge, there's just no hope for that. Because we don't have the players on server to join together to make it happen. So I think this guy just healed, because he's now 15-6.
Haven't you already went through one server merge?
Our server has had a merge, yes, about 2 years ago. So it happened early. We're about 2.5 years old, and we got one. But it didn't help at all. Like, we got one, only really 1 or 2 players came from it. But since then, all of them have left. Or most of them have left. Or sold, and now it's someone else who doesn't coin, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I've noticed that on our server, I've had a few people leave.
I think every server has. I really do believe that we're going to see in the next month a large amount of server merges again.
Well, that would be nice.
Well, they did it the one time, like 200 servers in, what was it, like July or August?
Yeah.
And then the next time they only merged like 10. And they usually do it after Shalons or after All-Stars, so it should be coming up the next one.
We got about, another month before All's...
I don't know. What do you think? I think All-Star qualifying is happening next, like in a week.
I think we still got one more season.
I think we're gonna get a 1-week season and then qualifying.
Good.
Yeah, I don't know. They don't. They should release a schedule like, like, here's what's happening for 3 months or 4 months.
That would be nice.
Yeah. But I don't think they like to do that because I think they alter based on spending, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, spending's down. Have All-Stars.
Be nice if they would give you a schedule on the events and what's coming out.
Yeah, I think they also don't want people to, shall we say, like, plan their spending. They want people to be in constant panic mode.
Yeah, most definitely.
Like fear, like FOMO mode, right? Like if we let people plan, they might decide what's more important for them to spend on. But if we just release it like that, it'll be like, oh my god, I can't miss out on that. I gotta get that too.
I actually think it would increase their revenue if they would plan it out a little bit more. I think there's people that don't coin that would look at it and go, oh, okay, this is coming out in a month. I'm going to coin big for that, so I'm going to save for that.
I agree they would get more money from responsible coiners. Like me, I would spend more if I knew that sort of stuff. But I think Evony just preys on the panic spenders.
The impulse buyers.
Yeah, the people who are gonna. Did you see my video on how PayPal offers a payment plan now?
Yeah, I already knew that one.
Oh, you did? I didn't know that. Wow. I only found out because someone was telling me something else about PayPal. So I was clicking around looking for that, and then I came upon that, and I was like, whoa, what? Coco Puzzle. Is this a new player? 1 billion. Payment plan, that's, yeah. That'll get some people the wrong way. Imagine doing a payment plan, and then, like, you say you're on, like, a newish server, and it's bubble or burn. You do a payment plan, you buy a bunch of stuff, and then you get zeroed and they take your subs. And you still gotta pay for the stuff after it's gone.
Yeah. If it wasn't on a payment plan, you'd still be paid for one way.
Oh, I know, but it'd be like being in a car accident and you still gotta pay for the car. Like some people buy cars on 7-year loans now. You're on your next car still paying off the old car.
Yeah, I don't do that either.
No, of course not. Terrible idea. But, yeah, I could see people just like walking away if it's on a payment plan. Especially because mentally, if you borrow money from PayPal, you don't see that as like a real thing in life, right? You don't see that as like owing your bank.
Yeah, unless they shut down your PayPal account. If you don't pay.
Oh yeah, but is PayPal a big thing to people in life? Like, do people really need a PayPal? I use it for gaming, that's it.
That's all I use it for, too.
I used to use it because I used to buy and sell stuff online, like as a retail business.
Yeah. I use it for gaming subscriptions and stuff like that.
Yeah. Same, like I don't use it to buy a vacation or a hotel or anything. Like I use my credit card for that. Alright, so it looks like Neo Matrix holds this. No troops inside right now. So he just lost it.
So what do you think about the new items at the top of the inventory?
I like it. I think it's cool.
I absolutely hate it.
You hate the items spawning at the top of the box?
Yes.
Why? But
because I got to open something, then I have to go look for it.
Yeah, but you could just go out and back in, and then it's at the normal spot, right?
Or you can just tab over and come back.
Yeah. I just like to see what I just got. Especially, like, say I wake up in the morning and all my event and announcement stuff. Like, because I just mass open it. So I like to go in and see, like, oh, that's what was there. But I don't know if I like the max open. I'm not used to it yet. I'm sure I'll like it over time. But I still press that button and then it brings it down to 1 instead of max.
I like the mass open, unless you're opening food to build troops.
Yeah, so in the chat, Ace is saying he opens so much stuff by accident now. And Joy says PayPal is the safest for online purchases. Yeah, in terms of protection, like, you'll get your money back if you were ripped off. So Neo has Neo's down to 79 billion. Bromdog still at 31. Let's get a score update. Neo's in danger of losing. Yeah, Ace, you're right. And Lydia. Those, let me see if I can find them. Those, cool drinks. Are they in, they're in special, I believe. I think they're here. Those drinks that, yeah, that you could drink and then you don't take any wounded. Are they here? I don't see
I always
them
get to them through Keep.
Yeah, me too. I guess I could do that. I just didn't think they would. Yeah, there we go. I just didn't think they would allow me with being in the battlefield. So I got 43 of them, and I have a unlimited battlefield truce, I guess. Server 1202, hello.
I'd like to see them add a hill your troops from the outside of it.
Oh, this looks like a new player. New keep anyways, 1.1 billion. Yeah, you're going to be dead. So, when you see that pop up on your screen, you got a 2-second delay. And you see 1.1 billion. Do you also look at their ideal land cups when you're deciding whether to attack or not?
Not usually.
No, I do. So, like, let's say SVS. Let's say Monday, Tuesday, I'm looking at our opponent, and I see the power and keep levels. I will look at their ideal land too and know, like, if they spend money or if they're just like botters with power and keep levels and what their like. It'll give me a rough idea of what their buffs will probably be like without having to look at their generals.
Do you ever hide your generals?
No, never. I don't care.
Pull gear off of them so they can't see what you're...
No, but back in the day, so like right now it doesn't matter. Like people are just gonna, it's not gonna matter. Like it's not gonna matter in terms of people are gonna play me a different way. No one's going to say like, oh, this 40 billion keep is weak. I'm gonna let him hit me. Or I'm gonna hit him. You know what I mean? Like it's not gonna matter. All it's gonna do is people are gonna make fun of me or not in world chat and whatever. But back in the day, I used to play with people who used to hide their generals all the time. They would actually hide them in non-SVS, so because our server was bubble or burn, and they would hide them all the time. So, like, if they were offline sleeping, they'd put like, all their gear on Shajar and try to pretend that was their wall general, stuff like that.
It's all good in the bubble drops, huh?
Yeah, I gotta love seeing a Shajar. Which, like, it makes no sense to me why anyone would have Shajar at this point when you could just use her as an assistant. Oh yeah, Marion Juan, thank you. Anyone who wants rewards, post your ID. I'll submit them. You'll get 10,000 gems. Some other stuff. Faith, send me yours also. I'll get it in there. 10,000 gems, some speed ups. It's small stuff, but free stuff is always nice. Bromdog just sitting there. Still 31. Let's see how they're doing. Oh, All three alliances are very close. So, Faith, are you cheering for Neo Matrix to get a victory and complete his ascension to the top of Evony and be the greatest player in the history of the game?
No.
You'd like to see him be eliminated?
Not take first.
What are they actually? I never looked at the individual scores. Bromdog, come on, man. 45,000. You're K45. You got to get up there. Yeah, I think you're in the minority. Everyone would like to see Neo Matrix rewarded for his hard work. Who's winning? Fair Lady. So right now it is Neo Matrix winning. I'll show you the score. It is close though. And if we look at the map, Neo's team's doing a pretty good job with buildings. Considering there's 4 teams, they own a third of them, I guess you could say. See if there's any change in that. Yeah, so WoW is getting points. They're within 8,000 now. So I guess they're trying to... That's a tough strategy. I think Neo and this guy were trying to force port and then find the guy and hit him, but like, good luck. That's really hard to do in Battlefield.
Yeah, especially as fast as most people can ghost.
Yeah. So, Faith, in Battlefield or SVS, when you guys rally, do you guys ever do mixed rallies, or is it always one troop type?
We do mixed at times.
Yeah? In what sort of scenarios do you do mix?
It's more often like if it's a building and we're rallying it.
Yeah, okay, so that's the only way we do it also.
As far as like if we're just trying to slow keep, we call out one troop type. If that somebody doesn't have that troop type, or that they can send something else. But
yeah, buildings, if we're rallying the buffs, I'll usually just say, okay, I'm setting this, you guys send a mix of, like, I'll give them an option because some people have different troops, right? Not everybody has every march available.
yeah, we do the same thing.
Yeah, I think you make do with what you have to work with.
It depends on what point in Battlefield if somebody has
Yeah,
march.
It depends on how much time's left in Battlefield too, because you know, troops die. Let's see. Oh, they're within 5,000. Maybe
Still a lot of time to gain that up.
Yeah, and maybe Neo will use that Aptoide code at the top of the screen and start coining a little right now to get some points. Oh man, imagine they did that. You know how like there's certain events, so every once in a while they do like a anniversary event or some other event where you can get points to win an item, by playing the game and doing things. Or you can buy packs and get points. Imagine they had a battlefield where they introduced that. If you buy packs, you get points.
Buy Enduring Battlefield.
Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't.
I just get frustrated if I go to my keep and heal and up through their studio ad.
Neo is down to 79 billion. He's got 6,000 lead. So the winners of these go to the finals. And then the losers will fight for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 to 16. But the sub, see if I can go in here and see the sub that is up for grabs. It's very good. Austerlitz. Yeah, right here. No, this is the city. This is the sub. 35% marching mounted attack. Minus 10 ground and mount defense. Research speed 15%. And death to survival 20. Is it always 20? I thought it's normally 10.
I thought it was 15.
Oh yeah, it might be 15. I'll look in a second. Mounted troop 10. Attacking, mounted, and ground 8. So that's realistically the 2 buffs everyone will get. Because you could just pay for those. The first 2. So let's look. I got some red subs. It is... No, that one doesn't have it. Mine seem to all be march speed. And so right here, 10% on those. But I guess some red ones, I don't know. Maybe they have had 15 like you said. Alright, so we're going to have a buff coming to this hospital. Oh, this guy looks new. Haven't seen the Marine before, but he's already dead, so... So Neo just took it over, and WoW is going to come and try to take it. So, like, I don't understand right here. Like, this is a perfect situation where some of these alliances, like WoW, has 2 big players left. Why wouldn't they rally this against just one K45?
I don't know why they're not rallying.
At least for the buff hospitals. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, I guess WoW, everybody's stacking it on defense, and... But there's no rallies. I haven't seen one rally all battle. These guys are super boring.
Yeah, there's... Even in our battles, we always... Very rarely not rally some.
Yeah, like, I remember... So... On my old server, I remember, like... The first time I got into an alliance where we started to rally, and we had one really big, strong player. And the days he would want to rally, like, it was so good for, like, alliance morale. Just because we'd win rallies, even if we'd lose battles, everyone would be getting rune stones and lucky stones, and that was back when they didn't give them out like candy. Now they're easy to get. And then the days where he would just go solo play, like the difference in the rewards you would get as a team. So, like, these guys should be doing that just to help out their teammates.
Yeah. At least, like you say, on the hospitals.
Yeah. Like, in my alliance, like, I could solo all the time if I want, but I just set rallies all the time because I know no one's going to have fun if we all just play a solo style. And, like, in the long run, you're not going to be good if you always just play solo. Your alliance is never going to develop. So Neo has increased his lead a little. He's got he went from 5,000 to 15,000, so looks like it's going to prove difficult to beat him.
Next supply should be a Team Hill, shouldn't it?
Okay, so let me ask you that. Do you think there's some sort of rotation in the buffs, or do you think that it's random?
I think there's rotation. I see Team Hill come up quite often.
Have you been able to figure out how
30
it
or
comes
15.
up? Yeah, but sometimes you get it. I get it at the start too.
I've had battlefields where we get two.
I wish that, like, I wish there was, we knew which one it came up for. Obviously, your opponent would know also, though, so you'd know which ones to fight for. But, because it's such a game changer. So, Fair Lady, posting IDs because I will submit them for rewards for you to Evony. So, Faith, have you watched lots of different battlefields? Like,
I've watched quite a few.
out of 10, entertainment-wise, how would you rank this one? Just on the gameplay, not our excellent commentary.
Oh, gameplay, I would have probably clicked off a long time.
Yeah, this is about a 0. This is about as bad as you can get. These guys are so boring.
Yeah, I like to see the ones that are rallies going.
Yeah. I will not pick C6 ever again. But one of the reasons I didn't want to pick C1 and 2 is most of those guys have their own channels too.
Yeah.
So what do you think would be the best one to stream tomorrow for the finals?
I'm always partial to C5.
This is C5 though. Oh no, this is C6, sorry. Yeah, this is C6. So C5, who would be the bigger keeps, bigger alliances we would see?
Oh, I'd have to go back and look.
I'll see if I can pull it up right now for us. See if top charts. No. Austerlitz. Oh yeah, right here. So C5. PPK. Uno. TOH. Valhalla. 10L. 123. Yeah, I recognize some of these. I streamed C5 last time.
I'd say put it out there to the viewers, see what they have to say.
Yeah, viewers, what do you think? C6, you need to do Law from 1202. Are they still competing? You're in Uno. So you should be playing right now. Yeah, I like C5 also. C4 and C5. C1 is fun because there's so many big keeps and so many bad buffs. So like you just see like, oh, he lost 12 billion.
Yeah. I would actually expect the God and Apex up there in finals.
Yeah.
You know, they're pretty tough.
The Valhalla team on 1108, I streamed them round 1. They looked pretty good. Like a good team. No real like they had good players. I think they had 2 K44s or a 44 and a 43 and a couple 41s and 42s. But no like 60 billion player. But they were fast and good and played a good rally team and style. Oh, here's a question for you. Faith, here's a question for you. So you're on C5. Did you play on a server before that?
No.
Do you think lots of players on your server are like restarts from C1 or C2?
We had 2 people to start with. It came from another server, but they're not here anymore.
And how were they as players?
One of them was really good. The other one was just fair. I don't think they had much time on the previous server.
Yeah. So you started on your server. Okay, first of all, why did you choose to play this game?
Oh, like everybody else, we got sucked in by the puzzles.
That's funny. I must be one of the only people who wasn't sucked in and actually was looking to play Evony. Like, because I played Evony on websites before and loved it. And then I couldn't find anything like it for years. And then finally was like, whoa, this is on mobile now? So I actually wanted to play Evony. But yeah, most people got tricked. So what I was going to say was, at what point during when you started playing did you say like, oh, I'm going to start spending a lot because I really like this game?
It was probably 2 to 3 months in before I really spent money.
So if you could go back in time, would you switch servers at that point and then put all your spending into like the first couple weeks? Because like spending at the start matters so much, right?
It actually became at one point I really thought about leaving and going to a new server and dumping money into it.
Yeah. Me too. Because if you spend at the start, you get, like, you start to finish right at the top in all the Monarch events, you get all the subs, rather than chasing and trying to catch up after.
Well, just the new bosses, the new servers get and stuff like that.
So you're C5. Do you feel like C6 gets better stuff than C5?
Oh, most definitely.
They do, yeah?
Yeah, I've looked at new servers, and it was like right after Blazins came out, they had Cerbs, it was red, it drops.
Yeah, the Flame Cerberus.
Blaze.
That gives some resource. I think they give, is it?
They drop Blazins too.
Oh, really?
The ones I seen did, anyways.
Well, like Sphinx drop blazons and some stuff like that. Let's see. Yeah, so looks like Neo's probably going to win. 22,000 point lead at this point. If the other teams were smart, they would let Neo win the buffs and hope he gets a heal for his teammates.
Yeah, go back and pick up those.
Yeah, and then go run around and scavenge those points. So guys, make sure to put your player ID. I'll sign you up for some in-game rewards. Let's take a look. See if,
So one of your videos you did a while back, you were showing the top, what was it, 5 for 3 SVS that get eliminated from rankings. Anything else on that?
I didn't quite hear you. I did a video on top 5 SVS rank. Oh, okay, wait. I think I know what you're talking about. Are you talking about the way that they're going to change the rankings and maybe if you got top 5 before you're removed?
Yes.
So I haven't heard anything about it, but on my server, I think a lot of servers right now have this event. I guess I can't go to my events right now, but it has tasks to complete in SVS. Do you have this event?
I haven't looked yet.
Okay, so we have tasks that you need to complete, and then you get Source of Lives, and you can buy packs for more Source of Life. And the tasks are things like occupy a temple for 600 seconds. So like things that encourage activity in SVS. But we do not have the event where if you get top 5, you're permanently removed from top 5. We don't have that yet. And I haven't seen it since that time it happened. But usually when Evony introduces something, it comes out about a few months later. Like Clash of Civilizations was tested on C5, C6, 5-6 months ago, and now it's everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that on.
Do you like it? Like, do you think that's a good good thing
I'd
to have?
actually love to see that.
Yeah, so I'll try and show
Here's
Neo
our
Matrix
top.
for you. He's somewhere. I'll try and find him. A viewer's asking to see him. We should just focus on Neo the whole time because he's, you know, the Messiah of Evony. The gift from God to all of us. Yeah, you have those tasks also. Yeah, a lot of people do now.
Yeah, I just seen it on ours.
Yeah, I think it's Evony wide. I think it will encourage participation because people want rewards, and like one thing this game is really good at is dangling a carrot. Like, ooh, press this button. It's just sitting there. You want to claim that reward. Sit there, press it. So people see it, they're going to want to do the task. Here's Neo here. He is down to 85. They must have got a heal because he was at 79. So it looks like Neo sent a failed attack, and now he's going to go stronger with ground. And he got it. But too late for the buff. Yeah, I haven't looked at my SVS score this morning. I don't know how we're doing. I went to bed and nobody was playing. The other server and our server, everyone was just focusing on Ymers still.
Yeah, it's hard boys at times. Stay on Ymers or start SVS.
Well, it looks like there's probably some troops that got revived because Neo's attacking again. Yep. So it would appear that that was amateur hour by WoW Alliance because all he did is let his weaker buff teammates revive so Neo can kill them.
They should have done that the other round.
Yep. We actually, like a year ago, it was a tough lesson. That happened to us in a battlefield. We were winning with like 5 minutes left and we got a heal. And all the people who logged out got their troops back. And we lost.
Yeah, we have had that happen to us too.
Yeah, I think everybody's gone through that. So, like, we'll have to announce, like, hey, are you ready for your troops? We're going to be using a heal. Say ready.
We do the same thing. I just hate to see the players sitting at the edge of the map, not doing nothing.
Yeah. Oh, someone in here. He must be dead. Yeah. That's always fun when a teammate just comes and sits in the sand pit.
So when you fight a battle like this, do you try to find somebody in the sand pit and try and catch it?
You mean like right now at the end? Or like the whole battle? Do we look at the sand pit?
Like at the very start. Do you pick out a target and say, this is what I'm going for?
So let's pretend this... Oh, you mean like at the start, like... So, pretend right here. I just entered into the sand pit. The battle hasn't started yet. Do I look like over here and be like, I'm going to speed at this guy right away?
Yeah.
No, I don't do that. I may teleport over... I just don't want to use those speeds, and I don't think it'll make a difference in the battle whether we win or lose. Like, typically our battles are, we're either winning or we're not. And I know as soon as we get into sand pit, like, I see the opponent, we play the same people all the time, I know if we're going to win or not. Like, do you play different people all the time?
Quite often.
Yeah, like we seem to have a rotation of like 3 or 4 alliances, and we always play them.
I've seen a lot more of that when we was in the top alliance.
Yes, I think the larger your alliance is, the more often you play the same teams. and it's boring. But some of it's not Evony's fault because, it's time slots. Same teams sign up for the same slots all the time.
Well, that and then the power size too.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like, yeah, we try different times, but it's hard because we're all from different parts of the world, so only certain time slots will work for everybody. Like, we're kind of glued into 3 or 4. We could maybe do 5. Maybe. But we have some Asian players, like Vietnamese, Thailand, one's in Japan. So they're all basically 12 hours away. So that would end up being like 1 a.m. for them.
Yeah, I have done a couple of those middle of the night battlefields and did enjoy them.
Yeah. Yeah, 6 would be the same as 5 for us. We'd lose our Asian players. And then if we go to like 9 or 8, we lose our European players. So it's a difficult thing to decide the battlefield times like that. And then even even playing 3 and 4, some of our North American players don't want to play it because it's in the morning.
Yeah, I don't like the early ones either.
I prefer, I prefer the nighttime ones, but you can't always get it. So morning's better. Like, I don't want mid-afternoon, where like my whole day revolves around being online.
I just always found that the early ones on Saturday morning, usually somebody oversleeps.
Yeah.
And that's been me a time or two.
Yeah. The weekday ones are rough in the morning, for sure. Sometimes I do wonder, like, what matchups would look like if we just went with smaller power numbers. Like, would we play newer servers? Or the bad C1 alliance? Like the second place C1 alliance?
I imagine you probably would, because I've seen some of our battlefields, even that it's just 1 or 2 players that are big.
Yeah, like that's the sort of thing I wonder. And how do you deal with that? We always struggled with that back when we were smaller and had to face the 1 or 2 big alliance. I hate playing them. Even now, like if I play 3 60 billion players, it's like, oh, come on.
Usually at that point, it just comes down to building occupation.
Yeah, you just try and out-hustle them, right? But it's a commitment. It's 2 hours of it. It sucks.
Especially if you have a couple that check out after the first 30 minutes.
Yeah, like, let's be serious. Not everyone wants to play for 2 hours. Like, not everyone's as committed to the game.
Do you think it'd be better if they shortened Battlefield?
Oh, yeah. I don't know why they haven't. People have been complaining about it forever. It should be 1 hour.
Be a lot easier to manage.
And they could even let alliances have 2 battlefields a day or multiple battlefield signups, but each player can only do 1 slot.
That would be really nice.
It would solve a lot of problems on servers too, because like lots of the reasons why people won't merge alliances is because the time of the day for Battlefield.
Well, then, like you say, you always have the players that it's off for. If they had the 2 slots, then they could have their own battle too.
Yeah. Lane, you like 2 hours. Why? Would you rather be out after 1 hour and start killing monsters again? Start getting ready to grow for the next battlefield?
Get more feeds.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 2 hours of non-stop is better, but when's the last time anyone's ever had a 2-hour battlefield non-stop? Usually everybody's dead and it's a stalemate after 45 minutes or so.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've had a 2-hour one. Usually it has to be a special event like the Ultimate War.
So those Eglopes, do you guys ever buy chests for that to get them to spawn more?
I haven't personally, but I know some person.
Yeah, this last time was the first time on server we had someone finish with a score of 177. Everyone else is at like 12. So someone bought a lot of packs. I have no idea who, but we had Eglopes non-stop for 48 hours. It was amazing.
Oh, I love the speed you get out of them.
Oh, every speed, gold, tactic scrolls. Let me see. My tactic scrolls were at 0 before this weekend, and I haven't opened any Ymers. So let's see how we did on Eglopes. Where are they? Did I pass them already? They should be here in the special. Are they not in special area, tactic scrolls? Maybe I just don't have as many as I thought. Oh, so is that 3,400? 3,400, and you get 2 or 4 each one, so that's pretty good for just that from Eglopes. Because I was at like maybe 50 left.
It's really good.
And then I'll have to open those Ymer ones. Get that up over like 10,000. Oh, they just... Okay, so this is a good strategy. They're letting Neo get it and hoping that he gets a heal, I guess. So Neo has 73. Let's see if he goes up. I hope so, because then people have a chance. Watch him go up 50%. Watch him get the personal heal. Looks like I don't think they got one, or he's smart enough to not select it.
They should show you what the buffs are. Being able to see which ones came up.
Yeah, I've always said, look, Evony streams could be so much improved if they would have more information to the audience. Like something like that. Like, it should pop up right here on the screen. The 3 options he has to choose from.
And which one does?
It should also show like it should show like what's in a building. I should be able to see that. And the best would be if they would allow, like if Evony had some sort of in-game communication by voice, so you could tap into it.
That would be nice.
I've always related it to like poker. Poker used to be really, really bad on TV until they started to show the hole cards to the viewer, so the viewer could feel like they're part of it. Like imagine watching poker today and you don't know what 2 cards anyone has.
Nobody would watch it.
That's what this is like. Like, ooh.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they do it.
He sent a
like they do like NASCAR.
Yeah, get the headphones for the...
Be able to switch over to the different team.
Hey, and Evony, if you're listening, you can market that. You could probably get viewers to pay $5 or $10 a stream to listen in to the other teams. But like this, if you knew nothing about Evony and you're just tuning in to see if you like the game or not, it's like, ooh, a black dragon and a white line. Oh, a pink dragon and a green line. Like you have no idea what's happening.
And all they do is just do a time delay for the streaming, make it 20 minutes after the battle starts.
So, Faith, people are asking in the questions, do you guys use Line or Discord for your communication on Team?
Discord.
Yeah, we use Line, but we're thinking of switching to Discord.
Yeah, both alliances I was in, we use Discord.
Every All-Star for probably the last year has been Discord now, no more Line. I guess there's just more... There's more things you can do in Discord to benefit the team. Like you could give priority mic. So like if you're rally spotter... I actually learned this, BK, the Terrible, he's, in my opinion, the best player on C2. I've been with him a few times in All-Stars, and he'll set up the Discord, and he will give priority to who the people are who are scanning for bosses. So if 2 people are talking at the same time, the priority person's voice will come out, and the other person will be muted.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you probably have to... what's it called? Nitro your channel, maybe?
Boost it.
Yeah. The score is right there. It has not changed in a while. Neo is holding a commanding lead. It was very close about 20 minutes ago. WAO was within about 4,000 points. But then I think they got a heal, and Neo took advantage and killed them all. So, Pete, I'm not sure how you set up that with priority, but I'm sure you could just YouTube a video on Discord how to set up priority voice communication. Like I said, I'm not the one who set that up for my team. It was another player. So I just thought it was awesome that he did that. Yeah, always chatter. Always. Or I got hit. I have Wi-Fi problems. My march is stuck.
Yeah.
As if I can go over to their house right now and fix it. Dude, just do what we all do. Turn your phone off and turn it back on. Reset the game.
So when you're doing voice on that, do you use the same phone for like Discord and what you're playing on?
So I use the same phone for communication and game. Some people think it slows them down and they use two devices. I will use two devices if I'm streaming, and I'll put the voice on a different device and speaker it, but that's only because streaming on my mobile device won't pick up the audio from this phone for some reason. It'll only pick up the video. What do? You use two devices?
I use two devices and two different internets.
Two different internets, too.
Yep.
Why? Because when you don't do that, you find a lot of lag?
Yeah. On my Discord. If I'm trying to talk on it with my cell,
Yeah.
then I usually break up. But if I put it over on my tablet, use a different internet provider on it.
So Neo is going after this other K45. Try to see. Did Neo get a heal? Neo might have got a heal and he saved it. A personal. So this K45 I think just used his dragon heal. Because he was at 26 and now he's at 29. You know that new dragon heal where you can heal 20% of your troops?
Yeah. Took everybody a long time to figure out to actually use it in Battlefield and not before.
Yeah. You have to use it during Battlefield, yeah. Do you think, what do you think's happening here? Do you think Neo is trying to get Red into second place?
I have no idea what's happening.
Well, he just keeps attacking the one player. And they're in third place, Red. Maybe, like, lots of stuff could be happening here. He could be just trying to get points off of the third place team, so he's not giving them to the second place team. Or he could be, you know, helping out a fellow Asian player and trying to get them into second place, you know, a point trading thing. But Neo would not do that because he is the best player in the history of Evony. So there's no way Neo would do anything like against the terms of service. Yeah, Red is getting very close to second. If Red gets second here, because of what Neo's doing right now, I know a lot of people might think that's what he did, but there's no way, because Neo is obviously has so much integrity. But it is possible he's just trying to get points and not on the second place team. So 30 seconds left in this. I don't think Neo cares about a team around him. If you believe the rumors, this is just an advertising account for Vietnamese pack loaders. You want to be as good as them? Sign up and use them. That's the rumors, though. Obviously, it's not true, because Neo is the greatest player in the history of Evony. So, alright, so looks like we're done here. The battle is over. Can we show the scoreboard? Final score here. So, Faith, thanks a lot for co-hosting with us, commentating. And good luck to you guys on all your future stuff on server and future battlefields, if All-Star qualifying is coming up.